Looking around the Bartlett Summer Show, we are witnessing an important shift in the paradigms and the priorities for architecture, from practices of extractivism to practices that are trying to be more regenerative. I'm very happy to see the mixture of the use of digital technologies to enhance certain material practices. Students are embracing questions of repair, questions of understanding where the materials come from, trying to use materials that are somehow more bio-based so that the consequences they have are more balanced out.
I'd say the Bartlett Summer Show is a celebration of stories, lots of different narratives that come together, some more personal and some more to do with activism and social change. And it's really beautiful to see the birth of these stories, and then to see the final renders and final buildings is really, really rewarding.
It's incredibly moving to walk around and realize when you're standing in front of a drawing or model that this was someone's entire year. Their ideas, their moments of doubt, their breakthroughs, and it's amazing to see how individual every piece is, but when they sit together, they speak to each other in dialogue across disciplines, materials, and mediums. So it's really exciting.
I tend to gravitate towards the models and made objects in the show, and it's a testament to the skills of the workshop technicians downstairs, as well as the students and the emphasis the school has on making. Seeing everyone's finished work can feel quite overwhelming at first because of the amount of variation of ideas across programs, units, students. But after that initial shock, it feels truly inspirational to be able to see all these ideas come together.
My project is called Windmill Walk Community Centre, and it sets out to house businesses that are threatened economically by gentrification through design. And the idea is that in the ground floor there's this international supermarket selling produce from a wide variety of cultures, and in the back there's also a classic British pie and mash shop. And through that you see the beauty in valuing, yes, your own culture, but also your neighbour's culture.
My project is playing the tides, where I've created a three-part instrument using the tide and its waterscape as a site to interact with ideas of infrastructural changes in the city and its impacts on the residents as well as the environment. What I found most rewarding about the creative process is seeing all the different aspects of my life come together, whether it's interests in dance or music, and bringing all of those into one final design project.
The biggest takeaway I've learned is uncertainty, and to lean into uncertainty. Those moments become the strongest points of your project. For me, it's also about leaning into vulnerability, not being afraid of discomfort.
Something I've learned about myself while studying at the Bartlett is kind of the resilience that one person can have, and the joy of learning in a really collaborative, creative environment, because you actually are around each other so much that it becomes fundamental to learn from each other and really support each other in a really friendly, collaborative way.
My advice for students, whether they are returning next year or they are graduating, is keep this level of radicality, of innovation and creativity that they are putting, because this is what the world needs. The markets will try to conform them, the market will try to, water out their ideas, but they need to keep radical, they need to keep highly innovative, because the world truly needs the creativity and strength of the ideas that are being cooked in this building.